I'm not ready for a world champion at his caliber yet. But I don't know. I haven't thought about that possibility.
I mean, could you envision that someday?
I don't know. I think.
Had you over. I don't see this happening. I'm just thinking, are you mad? So anyway, but if it happened, if it was real.
And fake Paul can't fight. He just can't. I don't care what anybody tells me. He can't fucking fight.
Size discrepancy. Joshua's never enjoyed the size benefit like he has going into the fight with Jake Paul. And the only thing about it that could be real or look real or sound real is if he goes out and he plans and he threatens and he does the best of his ability to break Jake's.
Jake Paul just canceled Anthony Joshua fight before 3 weeks of fight, and the boxing world is in absolute chaos. Fans are stunned, experts are debating his mindset, and the entire hype around this blockbuster showdown has crumbled overnight. This move has instantly turned the fight into a media frenzy.
I don't know. I haven't thought about that possibility.
I mean, could you envision that someday?
I don't know. I think.
I mean, he can't.
Standing across from Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul's nerves are showing more than ever. The sheer size difference is undeniable, and the young fighter admits it himself. This isn't just about skill, it's the intimidation factor that's shaking Jake, and fans can't stop talking about it. Every word adds fuel to the controversy.
He's obviously very, very tall. Looking up, my tallest opponent. My eyes are at his chest level.
The situation just got messier as Eddie Hearn confirms legal action. This isn't just drama in the headlines. This is a full-blown courtroom saga brewing behind the scenes. Fans are speculating, rumors are flying, and the tension between Jake Paul and AJ's camp is now more than just a fight. It's a battle of contracts and egos.
Lawsuit against him, and we'll leave it in the hands of the lawyers.
From an outsider's view, the drama remains tangled. Showbiz the adult refuses to pick sides, highlighting how messy this situation has become. Fans are left with more questions than answers, and every comment adds another layer to the growing controversy surrounding Jake Paul's sudden cancellation.
I don't have much because I wasn't there. I don't know everything that happened, and of course, I'm not going to jump on one side.
The frustration is real. Pulling out weeks before a fight isn't just disappointing, it undermines the sport. Fans feel cheated, promoters are furious, and every excuse is dissected online. Jake Paul's sudden withdrawal has sparked a storm of criticism, with many questioning his commitment and professionalism.
I don't like that. People schedule fights and then they pull out. Oh, I was injured. Well, if he was injured, you won't be injured in 4 months.
Joshua doesn't hold back. He paints Jake Paul as more than just a fight risk. He's toxic, disruptive, and in need of serious humbling. Fans and analysts are now debating whether this fight would have been a spectacle or a disaster, further fueling the drama surrounding Paul's sudden pullout.
I feel like he's toxic. I feel like you can put any top heavyweight in the world up here, and he'll probably say the same thing about them all. So it's just him as a person, and then he just needs to beat down.
Charlemagne adds fuel to the fire, hinting at internal drama behind Jake Paul's exit. If these rumors hold, it's not just a fight cancellation, it's a fracture in relationships, business deals, and trust. The intrigue is growing, and fans are desperate for clarity on the real reasons.
I'm just saying if the rumors are true, you know what I mean? If the rumors are true, because that's what I was told, and I heard they were just looking for a reason to part ways.
Johnny Nelson doesn't mince words. He suggests Jake Paul may be pulling back because the risk finally outweighs the reward. The allure of cashing huge paydays against lesser opponents is fading, and stepping into the ring with Anthony Joshua could be the wake-up call Paul has been avoiding. Fans are divided. Some see this as a smart financial move, others as pure cowardice. The narrative is explosive. A young fighter with massive hype suddenly shrinking from a mega showdown. This isn't just about one fight. It's a defining moment that could determine Jake Paul's legitimacy and future in boxing.
Himself might be cashing out because the big purses that he's pulling, fighting these has-beens or ex-fighters, they're dropping slowly but surely. So maybe, just maybe, this might be his last fight, getting in there with Anthony Joshua and getting knocked out.
Lawrence Okolie's insight hits at the heart of the debate, skill versus hype. He dismantles the illusion surrounding Jake Paul, highlighting that soft gloves, speed, and athleticism only take you so far. Against a seasoned heavyweight like Anthony Joshua, raw talent and movement won't disguise the gaps in technique or experience. Fans are beginning to see the reality behind Paul's bravado. This isn't just a mismatch of size or hype, it's a fundamental difference in skill. Okolie's perspective reinforces why analysts and fighters alike are questioning whether Jake Paul was ever truly ready for this level of competition.
Bigger head guards, bigger gloves, so stuff like speed and like athleticism plays more of a factor because you're able to.
David Hayes' analysis cuts straight to the core of the mismatch. He highlights that Jake Paul's skill and power are only a fraction of what Anthony Joshua brings to the ring. Standing side by side, the contrast is glaring. Size, strength, and experience all heavily favor AJ. Fans can already picture the scale of the challenge, and the speculation about Paul's ability to compete grows even louder. This isn't just hype, it's a reality check. Hayes' words make it clear that stepping into the ring with Joshua is far beyond casual risk. This fight could expose every weakness Paul has built his career on.
Jake Paul can come 15-20% in regards to Anthony Joshua. He's a completely different specimen. Look, you'll see what it looks like when they stand next to each other.
Eddie Hearn makes one thing crystal clear. Anthony Joshua doesn't do favors. Every fight he enters, especially against an opponent like Jake Paul, is serious business. There's no room for mistakes or half measures. AJ will exploit every gap and weakness. Fans can expect an aggressive, calculated approach aimed at neutralizing Paul quickly. This isn't just a mismatch in size or skill. It's a clash of professionalism versus hype. Hearn's warning underscores the danger Paul faces, and the stakes couldn't be higher. The excitement is real, but so is the looming threat of a one-sided spectacle that could define Paul's boxing career.
It's a very dangerous night's work, and AJ will be, people say, oh, will he take it easy on it? AJ will be AJ. He don't mess around, he don't play with his food. He'll be going in there looking to take him out as soon as possible.
Derek Chisora doesn't sugarcoat a single detail. He lays it all out. Jake Paul simply doesn't have the physical tools to match Anthony Joshua. Excitement alone won't save him when he faces a fully prepared world-class heavyweight. Chisora paints a chilling image. This isn't speculation, it's a warning. Paul's bravado and social media hype meet the harsh reality of elite boxing. The fight isn't just a mismatch of skill, it's a mismatch of size, power, and experience. Fans may anticipate fireworks, but Chisora reminds us that one wrong punch from Joshua could land Paul straight in the hospital. The spectacle is undeniable, yet the potential for disaster overshadows the hype. In boxing, theatrics can only carry you so far, and Chisora makes it clear that Paul is stepping into a storm he's not prepared for.
Whatever happens will be exciting.
Does he have the power to knock out Joshua?
No, he hasn't got the power to knock out Joshua.
How does that fight end?
Jake Paul going to an ambulance, bro.
Frank Warren frames the fight as pure entertainment, a disaster in slow motion that the world can't look away from. Paul's ambitions collide with reality, creating a spectacle filled with tension and inevitable drama. Warren understands boxing fans, they love excitement, even if it's chaotic, and this fight delivers controversy, hype, and questions about Paul's readiness. Every move he makes is under scrutiny, and the fight has already morphed into a media frenzy. Warren's car crash analogy isn't just clever, it captures the duality of the situation, fascination and danger intertwined. Fans will watch, commentators will debate, and Paul's credibility will be tested under the bright lights of global attention. This is boxing at its most raw, unpredictable, and headline-grabbing, and everyone knows the fallout will be unforgettable.
Can he do it or not? This is a car crash, and people will watch it because that's what people do at car crashes. That's what.
Chael Sonnen highlights a brutal truth. Anthony Joshua's advantage is staggering. The size difference alone shifts the dynamics of the fight, giving Joshua an almost unparalleled edge in heavyweight history. Sonnen points out that Paul would need flawless strategy, timing, and courage just to survive, let alone compete. Every punch, every move is magnified against a fighter of Joshua's caliber. Fans and analysts alike can visualize the threat in stark terms. One misstep could have catastrophic consequences. Sonnen's analysis doesn't just focus on skill, it underscores the inherent danger of size and power combined. The commentary turns the fight from entertainment into a cautionary tale, where hype meets harsh reality and every step Paul takes is under a microscope.
Size discrepancy. Joshua's never enjoyed the size benefit like he has going into the fight with Jake Paul. And the only thing about it that could be real or look real or sound real is if he goes out and he plans and he threatens and he does the best of his ability to break Jake's.
Duke McKenzie breaks down the fight from every angle. Financially, it's a goldmine for Paul. A massive payday with minimal effort, but the risk is glaring. McKenzie asks the question every fan is thinking: is the money worth the danger? There's little chance this bout enhances Paul's credibility as a serious contender. It's a spectacle designed for headlines, not legitimacy, yet the fear factor is undeniable. Joshua isn't just a skilled boxer, he's a force capable of causing serious injury. McKenzie paints the duality of the fight, a lucrative opportunity overshadowed by potential disaster. Fans are drawn to the drama, but McKenzie reminds us that the stakes are real, and a single miscalculation could end Paul's career, or worse, land him in hospital.
Of his career, if he wants to get 100 million and not even break sweat, you know, you take the fight. Is it going to enhance his stock as the world's #1 contender? Not at all, because nobody's going to take Jake Paul seriously. But on the other hand, I don't even want to play devil's advocate. What if Joshua hurts this guy, seriously hurts this guy, and puts this guy in hospital?
The Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua saga has reached a boiling point, and the fallout is only just beginning. From the shocking cancellation to the brutal assessments from legends like Derek Chisora, David Haye, and Chael Sonnen, it's clear that this fight was never going to be a simple spectacle. Jake Paul's bravado, financial motives, and sudden retreat have left fans divided, analysts stunned, and the boxing world buzzing with controversy. Every angle, from size discrepancies to potential legal battles and PR nightmares, has been dissected, exposing the stark reality behind the hype. Anthony Joshua remains a seasoned, unstoppable force, and Paul's inability to match him in skill, power, or experience is now undeniable. This isn't just about one fight, it's about reputations, credibility, and what it means to truly step into the heavyweight spotlight. Fans are debating endlessly. Was this pullout cowardice, strategy, or a financial decision? Could Paul ever realistically challenge top-tier heavyweights? Or is this the final curtain on his so-called serious boxing career? Now it's over to you. Comment below with your thoughts. Do you think Jake Paul made the right decision? Or did he just expose the limits of his boxing hype? And if this fight had gone ahead, how do you think it would have ended? The discussion is just heating up, and we want to hear your verdict.